Good day, and welcome to Hiroshima University's English Podcast. Hi, everyone. I'm Joe.
And I'm Kay.
And today we're talking about something very exciting. We're talking about
castles.
Right, castles are very fun and exciting because kind of adventure. And it's very different from our lives today.
Yes.
So studying or finding out why there were castles is very interesting.
皆さんこんにちは。日本全国いろんなところに、日本のお城というものはありますね。現代の生活とはだいぶ違う生活が垣間見れて随分楽しい場所ですが、皆さんはどんなお城が好きでしょうか？
So, Kay, what kind of castles do you like in Japan?
Well, I like every castle in Japan, but maybe Okayama Castle is the best for me. Yeah.
Because you are from Okayama,
yes.
right?
And it's really beautiful. Actually, it is called the Castle of Raven, actually, because the major color of the painting is black.
Oh, wow. Raven, the bird. Right.
Yeah.
And also, it's right next to Korakuen,
right?
Yeah,
that's one big reason that I like Okayama Castle the best.
Yeah, it's got that really beautiful garden right next to it.
So, Joe, what castles do you like?
I've been to a lot of castles in Japan, too. For example, the first one I ever went to was Matsumoto Castle. That's really good. Osaka Castle, I walked around the outside.
Yes.
And another really good one that I've been inside is Nijojo.
I like
Kyoto.
it too.
It's really good Nijojo because of the squeaky floors.
Yes.
Squeaky floors, so the ninja couldn't come in. And I've been to a few castles in Shikoku too. For example, Imabari in Ehime has a really good castle.
バリーさんがいるところですね。
Yeah. And Madarugame in Kagawa has a really good castle, especially for cherry blossom time.
Yes.
Right, Madarugame. And another good one in Shikoku is Kochi. That's a really beautiful castle there.
日本にはいろんなお城があって楽しいですね。で、今日のテーマは、皆さん大好き広島城です。イエーイ。今日は、外国から来たツーリストの男性が広島城へ行きたいけどどうやって行けばいいのかなって迷ってるところから始まります。まずはゆっくりなスピードで聞いてみてください。
Excuse me, would you know how to get to Hiroshima Castle?
I'll take you there. I'm also going near there, and it's close.
Really? Great! Thanks so much. Hey, I'm Mike. Could I ask your name?
I'm Reiko. Nice to meet you.
Very cool. So, do we need to take a bus or a city train to get there?
Nope. It's only a few minutes over there.
Hey, would you know anything about the history of the castle?
A bit. I think it was built in about the 1590s by a daimyo named Mori Terumoto. He was one of the leaders on the Council of Five Elders, which was set up by Toyotomi Hideyoshi.
Oh, I've heard of Toyotomi Hideyoshi.
But the castle was destroyed during the atomic bombing in 1945. So the castle you'll see is just a replica of the original castle. You might be disappointed a little if you're expecting the splendor of Osaka or Himeji Castle.
I'm fine. I wanted to see Hiroshima Castle because I heard it's one of the most famous landmarks in Hiroshima.
You're right. Anyway, here it is. We've arrived at the castle gate.
Oh, already? Great. Wow. I like the landscape. How the castle's surrounded by water. It gives like an image of the stereotypical traditional Japanese castle.
Yeah, the big tower of the castle you see in front is the main tower, called the Tenshu in Japanese. This new Hiroshima Castle only features the main tower. the main tower was reconstructed in the form of a museum.
So I won't be able to meet samurais in the castle.
Of course not.
Well, this Japanese really took the foreigner on a good tour.
Yeah.
Everyone, you might have a chance to do this. If you show a foreign friend Hiroshima Castle, you might actually be able to use all of these words.
いや。で最初に男の人が、女の人に話しかけます。広島城への行き方をご存知ですかっていうふうに言ってます。Would you know how to get to どこどこで、どこどこへの行き方をご存知ですかというふうに言ってます。
Yeah, there's a very polite way to say something, to ask a question. Would you know how to get to da 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 like that? You can say almost any place like that. Very, very polite. Better than where is da 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 da. Again.
Would you know how to get to Hiroshima Castle?
Yeah, it's like that.
で、女の人はちょうど私も行くところなので連れて行きますよというふうに言ってくれます。男の人はありがとう、僕はマイクですというふうに自己紹介しています。自分のことを自己紹介するときに I'm というふうに言います。
Yeah, that's very, very natural. Don't say my name is da 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 da.
Too long.
Much more natural is I'm like that.
で、男の人は、それで僕らはバスを使うんですかね、路面電車を使うんですかねというふうに聞いてます。city train で路面電車という意味です。
Yeah, you can use it in several cities. For example, Hiroshima has a city train.
で、どうやら広島城はもうすぐそこなので全然歩いて行けるみたいですね。で、男の人が歴史とかについては何かご存知ですかね、教えていただけませんかねというふうに聞いています。ね、女の人は説明してくれますね。広島城は1950年代に毛利輝元さんによって作られましたと言っています。The 1590s で1950年代という意味です。
Notice there's always a the and always an S. And you got to say that S very strongly. For example, the 1970s, the 1990s, the 1960s, always like that. Kay, what decade were you born in?
I think I was born in the 1990s.
That's right. It's like that.
で、この毛利輝元さんというのは五大老という豊臣秀吉の政権を助ける5人の大名のうちの一人だったんですね。The Council of Five Elders で五大老という意味です。
Kay, do you know who the Council of Five Elders were?
At least I know. 家康? 家康 was one of those people.
Tokugawa Ieyasu was one.
But I don't know the rest.
Actually, I know the others.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Maeda Toshiie and Uesugi Kagekatsu. They were up from near the Japan Sea, right? And another one was Mori Terumoto over from Yamaguchi, right?
Yes.
And the other one was Ukita Hideye, right? From Okayama.
Oh,
like that.
really?
Yes, it's like that.
Oh my gosh, there was somebody from Okayama.
One of the 5 people, right?
Yeah. でも残念ながら広島城は戦争の時に原爆で1945年に壊されてしまったんですね。The atomic bombing で原爆ということです。
Right, the atomic bombing.
Bombing.
Right, it was very bad in 1945.
で、この広島城っていうのはレプリカだから、もし大阪城みたいな豪華なやつを想像してたらがっかりしたかなっていうふうに言ってます。That splendor of Osaka or 姫路 Castle で、大阪城とか姫路城みたいな豪華なものっていうふうに言ってますね。
Right, you can say it with almost anything. For example, the splendor of the scenery or the splendor of this painting.
Okay.
Like that. It's kind of a very high level expression.
Okay.
So this is kind of the noun, right? More they use the adjective
Yes.
to be splendid. Scenery was splendid. Or this painting is splendid. Like that. That's the adjective splendid. And the noun here is the splendor of something.
そうこうしているうちに2人は広島城に着きました。男の人は、眺めがすごい素敵、もう景色がいい、この見た目すごいいい雰囲気みたいなの言ってます。That landscape は何かこう大きい景色があって、そこの雰囲気がいいとか眺望がすごく素敵とかっていうことですね。
Right, so a landscape is especially, I think, around buildings. It includes a garden, for example. The landscape around the house is very beautiful. There's some nice trees around the house, like that. You can have a landscape around a castle, too.
Oh, yeah.
The garden includes that.
で、男の人は特にこの日本のお城は堀に囲まれていて、水がたくさんあって綺麗だねっていうことに注目してるんですけど、What is he saying next?
He says that the water around the castle gives an image of the stereotypical Japanese castle. Kind of long here.
Yeah.
He says that the water around the castle gives the image of the stereotypical traditional Japanese castle.
で、男の人はこの堀とかが、日本のステレオタイプな伝統的なお城のイメージを生み出しているよねというふうに言ってます。
Right, and notice to give the image of something. For example, the atomic bomb dome in Hiroshima gives the image of the horrors of war.
Oh, yes.
It's like that.
で、そこで女の人は、あの正面の大きい塔がメインのタワーだよ。あれは天守閣と言いますというふうに教えてくれます。そしてここで今日の最後の面白い表現です。この天守閣っていうのが広島城の唯一の特色なんだよというふうに言ってます。to feature で特色づけるとか特徴づけるということです。
Right, so the Hiroshima Castle features a main tower, like that. You can also say, for example, that movie features this great actor. It kind of like it shows or it stars, something like that.
それではナチュラルなスピードで聞いてみてください。
Excuse me, would you know how to get to Hiroshima Castle?
I'll take you there. I'm also going near there, and it's close.
Really? Great. Thanks so much. Hey, I'm Mike. Could I ask your name?
I'm Reiko. Nice to meet you.
Very cool. So, do we need to take a bus or a city train to get there?
Nope. It's only a few minutes over there.
Hey, would you know anything about the history of the castle?
A bit. I think it was built in about the 1590s by a daimyo named Mori Terumoto. He was one of the leaders on the Council of Five Elders, which was set up by Toyotomi Hideyoshi.
Oh, I've heard of Toyotomi Hideyoshi.
But the castle was destroyed during the atomic bombing in 1945. So the castle you'll see is just a replica of the original castle. You might be disappointed a little if you're expecting the splendor of Osaka or Himeji Castle.
I'm fine. I wanted to see Hiroshima Castle because I heard it's one of the most famous landmarks in Hiroshima.
You're right. Anyway, here it is. We've arrived at the castle gate.
Oh, already? Great. Wow. I like the landscape. How the castle's surrounded by water. It gives like an image of the stereotypical traditional Japanese castle.
Yeah. The big tower of the castle you see in front is the main tower called the Tenshu in Japanese. This new Hiroshima Castle only features the main tower. The main tower was reconstructed in the form of a museum.
So I won't be able to meet samurais in the castle?
Haha, of course not.
今日は広島市内にある広島城っていうちょっとスペシフィックな話をしてしまったので、もうちょっと広島県全体についてのジェネラルなお話をしてもらいたいと思います。So, Joe, what places in Hiroshima Prefecture do you like?
When you talk about Hiroshima Prefecture, we talk about the ocean, the Seito Inland Sea, and the mountains.
Yeah.
And I like both, of course. The Seito Inland Sea has, for example, Shimanami Kaido, which is really, really good. And it has some nice beaches, for example, Takehara or Ondo, right around there. And the mountains are really great too. I climb the mountain almost once every month.
Wow!
Right, it's true. And even in the winter, I go snow hiking
What?
In the mountains. I did it a few recently. That's right.
Oh, wow. ジョー先生がすごいアクティブな人だということが分かりましたね。はい、では今日はこれで皆さん広島市内のお城のことだけじゃなくって広島県全体の楽しいところもちょっと勉強できたかなと思います。ぜひ外国のお友達が来た時は連れて行ってあげてください。Let's go snow hiking!
And we'll see you next time at Hiroshima University's English Podcast.
Bye! Questions from our listeners. Thank you.
Questions from our listeners. Thank you.
Today's question is from Pumpkin in Ehime Prefecture to Joe. Thank you.
Pumpkin, very cute name.
Yeah. And what are some important table manners when Americans eat?
Table manners in America. I will say the most important, if you're with a host family over there, is when you're eating, you should wait until the mother picks up the fork or spoon.
Oh.
You know, in Japan, often people just start right away.
Yeah.
But in America, it's very polite if you wait until the mother picks up her spoon or fork, because she made the food, she should not be over there making food. She should be eating together with us. And that's very polite if you wait.
Priority number one, mother.
That's right.
それではまだまだ Twitter、Facebook、アプリのレビューで私たちへの個人的な質問あるいは文化的な質問どんどんお待ちしておりますのでどうぞ。
Bye.
Bye.